Hi, I'm Susan with Kiwi Designs, and as you can see, we've been really busy making some Valentine cards. And cards in general are just a great way to show someone that you care about them and a great way to use up your scraps. So basically what we're going to do in this video is we're just going to go over some card techniques when we were making these cards and a couple things that we found out that we wanted to share with you today in this video. Alright, what we're going to do is I'm actually going to play more with the long card. This is your traditional size, and we've gone over that before, and we have a lot of cute borders for those that you can use. Our Thoughtful and Sentiment set work really cute on those traditional size. But I wanted to go over the long part. And basically what I did is I have an 8x8 square, and you're just going to fold that in half like this. Okay. And that's going to give you a base for your card. And the same thing applies. You're just going to simply start decorating. And the great thing about this is that this size of card is that these 8x8 mini borders work really great for this size of cards. So you're just going to start decorating with them. You can see that I did like a double layer on that one. Do that. Maybe even go a little bit bigger. Okay, then you could just start adding some decorations if you want. Let's use some Tiny Sweetheart. I really fell in love with Tiny Sweetheart again after doing all these Valentine cards. Super cute. And the great thing about this size as well is that you get to add a little bit more accessories to the top of your page, which just gives, you know, a little bit decorated more fill, and of course use up some of those scraps that you have. So at this point, once you find one that you like, you're just going to do the same steps. You're going to take it over to your scraps of paper, lay it down, trace it out. Okay, and I already have one traced out. And then the next step would just be to cut each one out. At this point, I went ahead and traced out each designer template onto my paper and then cut it out. And basically at this point, what I would do is I would ink, because inking just makes a big difference and it gives it that nice finished look. And then you just go around each element. You can see it just kind of finishes those edges off. And if you had any pencil, you can just ink right over it, or if you feel like you missed a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just gives it a nice finished look, and ink really helps with taking away the curves of your cutting. And then you can add some accents and stuff to it, and add a little sentiment inside your card. Super fun, super cute, and I actually have one of these finished, and you can see the finishing product here, like this. Now, another thing I wanted to quickly mention is that on this one, I just, as you can see, I just took a piece and cut it out a 4x8 to put on top of a cardstock. Now, a lot of times we do take our scraps of pattern paper, which this is yellow inside, so you could still write a sentiment and they could see it and read it. If you do have a darker color, but you could use a white pen if you want, but if you don't have one, I always recommend maybe adding a little accents inside and just a piece of cardstock that you can write your sentiment in there on. You can see I added a little accent here inside. And so some of these you can see are done on pattern paper, and some of them, like I said, I just decorated the top of it but used plain old cardstock for that. And since we're talking about the mini designer template sets, I just wanted to point out that we kind of ventured off onto the one-page style. Now, I know a lot of you have done the one-page style where you do one picture, and most of the time we focus on a two-page layout just because, well, it is really hard for me just to use one picture on a page, and I won't lie about that. But it is a cute style, and I just have found that these mini borders work really cute for that style. As you can see, you just lay them out again. Great way to use up those scraps. And also, this was kind of plain up here, and I'm telling you, those strip sets really helped me visualize what I wanted to do up there. And I was kind of iffy about the strip sets, but I have found that I really like to use them on my pages when designing. And then over here, I just use the strip sets, or the mini border sets over here on this side and added a little bit of a wave. So really cute if you do that style, or if you want to try this style. The designer templates work really great for that as well. And of course, the mini borders look really great on 8x8 pages, and you can just do it with your borders framing your pictures, and it's super cute that way as well. We hope that you've been inspired to maybe pull out some of your scraps and make some cards for those that you care about this Valentine's Day. And if you find out any new ways to use these 8-inch border strips, or been inspired in different ways to use them, we would love to know. We've had a lot of fun just venturing off and using them in many different ways. Also, we are giving away some cards for free, so make sure to join us on Facebook or on our blog at kiwilanedesigns.blogspot.com. And who knows, you might be the lucky winner. Thanks for watching.